All right, we are toning and strengthening the arms with no equipment today. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to brush the hands forward, bring them over top, separate and pull down. We're doing 8 to 10 reps of each exercise today. You can start on your knees, you can sit crisscross, or you can stand up and brush those arms forward and then separate and pull down at the top. Make sure to take nice deep breaths as you do this. Now we're going to reverse and circle forward, just warming up the arms and the shoulders. I'm touching the backs of my hands together as I come forward. Good. Nice and easy. And then I realized I didn't want to actually be on my knees, so I'm going to sit crisscross. And sometimes I like to do my arm workouts sitting down. All right, arms stretched out to the side, palms up, and then you're going to flip, rotating in the shoulder, palms up to palms up, but flipping the hands. Try to maintain that nice long line. Hold your back straight. No tension in the jaw. And then from here, we're going to bring the arms into, I call this the cactus. So starting with, or goalposts, starting at the top, you're going to bring it down. Try not to move the elbows out of that 90-degree position. It looks like I'm not doing much at all, but this is actually extremely hard. Make sure you're breathing. And when we don't stop in between the exercises, it gets even harder. So going back to that reach, this time you're going to pull and cinch the elbows in towards the waist. So start palms down and cinch in towards the waist. Good job. Okay, we're going to take it up in difficulty now, and I'll give you a few options. So we're going to do some modified push-ups. You can start on your knees. Make sure your spine is long. Going for 8 to 10. And I can already see that I need to get back on my upper body journey because look at my head position. I am struggling a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to breathe it out. And then here's where I'm going to recommend some modifications. I want to show you some of the things I love doing. These are called dolphin push-ups. So you're going to bring your elbows down to the mat and back up. I can see that I need to work on getting all the way down. But if this is too difficult for you, I just want you to hold that downward dog position. And then let me show you another one of my more advanced exercises that I love to do. It feels really good for my shoulders. I'm going to find forearm plank. Here I'm just relaxing. Forearm plank position up into downward dog, and I'm going to bring myself forward and back. So I'm pushing through those shoulders, pushing through those forearms. If this is too difficult for you, I want you to hold a regular forearm plank, just a regular forearm plank. And I'm doing 8 to 10 reps of these. I don't know what they are, but just pushes. I just love them. I don't know. I can't explain it. Okay, so now we're going to go back to one of the seated exercises that I love doing. I call this the Vogue. So think Madonna's iconic video from the 90s. You're going to start with your arms extended to the side and then kind of make an S shape, like you're going to reach and grab your hands together behind you and try to flow as you go. I find this really difficult, especially when my mobility or flexibility is restricted, if I have not been doing my exercises the way that I need to. But about 8 to 10 total, and then relax. We're going for round 2, starting from the top. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to that crisscross position. And again, you can stand, but sometimes I like to sit and just focus on my arms and just have that nice posture. So let's do the arm circles again. Nice deep breaths. And we're just doing 2 rounds of the exercises today. As I've been saying in all of these videos, you don't have to work out for an hour to see results and to get the benefits. So let's go forward now, touching the backs of the hands together as they come forward. Beautiful. Sit nice and tall. Try to get as big of a circle as you can, and then extend those arms all the way out and start to flip. Try as hard as you can to keep the arms even and not to have any tension in your jaw and in your neck as you're doing this. Sit nice and tall and then go right into the cactus or the goalposts. And as you can see, my right arm, so if you're looking at the camera, that would be the left arm, but it's actually my right. The elbow is dropping as I'm going down. Same actually on both sides now because I'm getting a little tired. So you just want to try to maintain that goalpost shape and get as far down as you can. And now start with palms down and cinch it in, really using our back to pull the elbows in towards the waist. Keep breathing, keep sitting tall. You're almost there. You should feel a little bit of a burn. Yes. I know it doesn't look that complicated, but you will feel it as I am right now. Okay, so now back to the modified push-ups. 8 to 10, keep that spine long. Feeling a little bit more energetic on this round, but since I have retired from pole, I've been keeping up with my workouts, but it is not the same. So I definitely need to get back to my upper body training, but it was really, really nice to have a break. I had been dancing for 15 years. And there's a lot of conditioning required to stay in the right shape for pole. So it's been really nice to take a break. And now I'm ready to get back on kind of my fitness routine. So here we go with the dolphin push-ups. And I'm trying to get those elbows down to the floor. I'm really working on the triceps here. You can see them firing. And I love these exercises because they are challenging and I really feel like they work my body in a holistic way versus just lifting a weight. So going back to these forearm pushes, and again, hold the downward dog and hold a forearm plank to build your stamina in these positions, because if you can't hold it, we're not going to find movement with it. Okay, now that the hard part is done, we just have one more. This is a 10-minute workout. And we're going back to our voguing arms. So we're working mobility and strength here. Anytime your arms are moving through space and you're holding your posture, you are building muscle, you are toning. So this is why dancers' arms look so beautiful and elegant. It's actually a lot of strength. It's just not the same as weightlifting and powerlifting, right? It's a different kind of strength. So now that we're done, we're going to stretch. Take that arm across and nice, easy breath. Good. Good. Switch sides, bring that arm across the body. And nice deep breaths. Still lengthening through the spine, maybe a little yawn. I know I'm actually getting to the good part of my workout and I'm feeling good when I start yawning. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to look it up. By the way, we're doing this little stretch where you're going to try to grab your hands together behind you. If you can't do that, you can use a band or anything else to fill the gap. This side's going to be a little harder. My sleep posture has not been as perfect as it needs to be, or as aligned rather as it needs to be. So my shoulders are not feeling as mobile as they usually are, but that's why I'm doing this stretch. Anytime you feel out of balance, just come right back to it. Come back to your body, come back to your breath, and you're going to feel so much better. All right, I love this stretch. You're going to bring your fingertips towards you and determine the amount of pressure that you need to use. If you're not used to this stretch, it can be pretty extreme, but for me, it feels really good. And I'm going to lift the heel of my hand up, and I'll feel more of a stretch in the fingertips. Then turn it the other way. Again, be gentle if you're not used to stretching your wrists in this way. And when you're ready, let's come back out of the stretch. And that concludes our workout for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.